Okay, Sedgefield hole 3, par 3. What do we got? I'm looking at about 1.5% uphill. I'll come back to that. I'll put 2% in the app, but I'll come back to the 1.5% when I'm doing my offsets. So just waiting for my grid to come up. Okay, 5.8. Full backspin plus 1 off for a little bit of wiggle room. Adjust straighten my shot view. I generally always do that on the side I'm going to be pulling down. So okay, quite a significant upslope with quartering headwind. So that means I'm going to have to push this up a bit closer than I would normally would. So I'd probably put it about there for on a flat green. So what's that about? 80%. I'm gonna go, or maybe I'll, yeah, about 80%. Just have another look. Look from this angle. You can get different perceptions from different sides. That looks a little too close, that side. Okay, maybe I'll just go back off. I'm not happy with backing off by pulling the ring, so I'm going to use that little root or wriggle room with my backspin. Just pull it down a touch. Okay. So 5.8 plus this 2.6. Let's put 8.4 into there. Gives me 2.5. Now, if I just adjust that uphill slope from 2% to 1, it's 2.52. So I reckon I was 1.5. So I'm going, it's not much difference as you can see, so 2.51. But it does make a difference in my offsets. So line up with the flag. As you can see, you're going to be pulling down, sort of across. So I'm going to be pulling about this way. So I'm going so let me talk through this logic for you. So if this was flat with this wind, I would pull 1, 2, 3 ticks to the right. Because it's slightly downhill, I'm going 1 tick slightly downhill, pulling over here. As you can see, from right to left it slopes down, but it's actually pulling slightly. I'm calling that square. So where I'm going to pull to is relatively flat from where I'm pulling from, considering it's downhill sloping from left to right, but I'm pulling slightly up the slope, so I'm saying that's counteracting each other. So I'm going to leave that at 3. So 3 ticks to the right. Now, my formula is basically multiplying the elevation change by the number of now I said 1.5. I know I've got 2 in the out, and it only makes 101 ring difference. But it's going to mean that instead of pulling these 3 ticks times 2%, which is 6, I'm timing it by 1.5%, so it's 4.5. So I can't pull a half, so I'm going to tend to go to the 5. So 2 more ticks. So those 2 extra ticks are basically for the elevation, uphill elevation. So you guys who have different calculations might not have 3 ticks offset originally, but whatever it is for your normal pull, then multiply the offset by 1.5 or whatever you calculate the uphill elevation difference as. So 2.5